Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. This is Ozark Living, and in today's video and topic, we're talking about the top 5 places to live, Lake of the Ozarks. Let's check it out. All right, hey guys, my name is Scott, and if this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome, thank you, and while you're here, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell, because every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm dropping a new video telling you everything you need to know about moving to or living in Lake of the Ozarks. We're also a group of licensed lenders and agents, so as much as I love making these videos, I would love more to help you with your lending or real estate needs. So that number popping up below, I am the guy who answers the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails. If there's a question, a scenario, or just something I can do, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. Until then, we just wanted to talk a little bit about the top 5 places to live in Lake of the Ozarks. So first things first, let's pull up a map of the state of Missouri. On one side, you have Kansas City. On the other side, you have St. Louis. Go to the middle, go down. That's where you're going to find the lake. So when you look at the lake from above, you're going to realize it looks like an ancient Chinese dragon. And so we're always talking about different parts of the lake and correlating it back to different parts of the dragon. So with that, we're talking about the top 5 places to live. And this is in no particular order. This isn't my top 1 through 5 or anybody else's, right? So what could be number 1 could be number 5 for you. These are just the top 5 places that most are thinking about and looking at when they're moving down. The first place that we want to talk about is the Village of Four Seasons. Now, when you look at it on the map, the Village of Four Seasons is going to be towards the head and neck area of the dragon. It's this peninsula that sticks out and is a little bit secluded from everything else, right? So this is a very desirable place to live for that reason. Now, when you look at Highway 54, coming down from Jefferson City, kind of coming down the east side of the lake, it goes past the peninsula, through Osage, down to Camdenton, and so on. And so that's a major highway that runs through this area. And if you're in this area or you're coming through it, you're not really going into the Village of Four Seasons. There's really no reason to go over there unless you're going there because you live there, or there's an amenity or an attraction you want to do, a golf course, a lakeside restaurant. Otherwise, you're going down Highway 54 and you're bypassing that area altogether. So that's a big reason why this area is so desirable, is because you're offset a little bit. You feel like you have seclusion in your own little peninsula world. And there's a ton of things to do out there with outdoor activities, golf course, all the lakeside restaurants. The homes in this area, because of the desirability, are also going to be phenomenal homes, right? But what comes with phenomenal is going to be a price point. So these are homes that are going to be in the high hundreds, probably maybe 7 figures type properties. But if you're thinking about moving down here and relocating permanently, then this is a great option for you. So amazing single family homes, big spread, a little bit of elbow space, great docks out the back. And so if this is a lakeside desire and you're relocating permanently, Village of Four Seasons is going to be a great option. And you're still close to the school district, which is over in Osage. And so, hey, if you're thinking about coming down, checking it out, visiting, or thinking about relocating permanently, you got to come check out the Village of Four Seasons. I promise you won't be disappointed. Number 2 on the top 5 is going to be Osage Beach. Now, from this channel, we know that Osage is the heart of the lake, right? So this is going to be in the belly area of the dragon. And this is a very desirable place to live as well, for the main reasons of you are super close to every amenity. So if you need your retail stores and grocery stores, hardware stuff, if you need to be close to outdoor activities, state parks, the hospital is right there in Osage. And so we know this is the heart of it. It's also the highest trafficked area of the lake. And so something to think about and consider is, hey, that Memorial Day to Labor Day timeframe, this is where the majority of tourism comes into play. This is where the influx comes into play. There's, a lot of hotels around this area as well. And so Osage, great place, great option to check out for a couple of reasons. One, if this is going to be a permanent move for you and you're relocating your family, Osage has got to be in the top 1 or 2 for you to check out, because of the fact that, again, you're close to everything. But Osage School District is right there as well. So K through 12, you're right there, you're close to it, easy to get kiddos in and out of school. Obviously, obviously going to be easy and conducive to getting around, but something to think about is going to be just some of the traffic that comes into that area as well. So maybe traffic's a thing, maybe it's not, and understand that Ozark traffic is different than probably the big city traffic that you might be used to in some of those, Denver's or Chicago's or California areas. Not the same, right? These aren't 8-lane highways that are packed constantly. These are just a little bit more congestion because of the tourism that comes into play. But Osage, heart of everything, retail's there, gotta be a top option if you're thinking about coming down, relocating, or moving. All right, and number 3 on our top 5 list is gonna be Sunrise Beach. Now, Sunrise Beach is a very unique area. Part of Sunrise Beach is going to be up towards the neck of the dragon, and the other part is going to be kind of towards the beginning of the tail of the dragon. So unique area and going to be conducive to whatever it is that you're looking for. Again, if you wanted to be in a little bit of a busier waterway, if you wanted to be up towards the neck of the dragon, then you're going to find some amazing homes up there because that's a very desirable place to live. A lot of lakeside restaurants, plenty of outdoor activities. But if you're looking for something a little bit slower, you go back down towards the beginning of the tail in the southern part of Sunrise Beach, and you're going to have a little bit of a slower waterway. Now, still some restaurants, still some things to do down there, but a little bit less traffic and a little bit off the beaten path. And so if you're thinking about relocating down here permanently, Sunrise Beach is a unique area because you're not going to be in the heart and in the congestion of everything. You're actually going to be on the other side of the lake. So we've talked about it a couple of times on this channel as well, as there's only so many bridges that are crossing the waterway. So if you are thinking about Sunrise Beach, but you need to be close to the amenities or the hospital, then that's something to think about and consider, and definitely something that you want to come down and drive around to see how quick is it for you to go from Sunrise to Osage, or how convenient is it for you to get around to some of those amenities that you're looking for. And just subject to whatever your preference is or whatever you're looking for, other folks that are moving down that are maybe retiring and they want lake life, but they don't want to be in the heart and congestion of all of the tourism, then Sunrise Beach is going to be a great option. So think about it, research it, come down and visit this area, explore the top part of Sunrise, the southern part of it, but gotta be, one of the top 5 areas for you to check out when you come down. All right, number 4 on our top 5 list is going to be Camdenton, and Camdenton is in the southern part, kind of off the legs of the dragon, and super unique area. Camdenton is going to be your small town kind of feel. You're going to have a little bit of a downtown area. You're going to have this family oriented community right there in Camdenton. You're going to have your schools from K through 12. And so, hey, if you're thinking about relocating and you want to have community with your neighbors and people at school and church, man, Camdenton is a great place. It has everything you need from a retail standpoint, your grocery stores and Walmart, gas stations, obviously plenty of fast food and other restaurants. Everything you need is going to be right there in Camdenton. And especially if you want to be on the lake, when you're down into the legs, I guess, of the dragon, it's a slower waterway. It's almost like a really wide river almost down there. And so if you like to get out on the boat and go wakeboarding or surfing or tubing, or you just want to float and swim, that's a great area. And again, you're going to have this sense of community. So you're probably going to know your neighbors. You're probably going to bump into them from time to time. It's a really, really cool, unique area. And if you're thinking about relocating or moving and you're doing that with your family, and your family needs to be close to amenities and school and hospital, but you don't want to be in the congestion of the heart, then Camdenton has got to be your choice to check out because you're still close to the hospital. You just head up 54. It's not that far. You still have every other major amenity that you might not have in Camdenton. You're gonna have tons of things to do down in this area, tons of outdoor recreational activities. You have the bridal caves that is down in this area. You have obviously everything lakeside and a lot of fun. You also have some really great off-lake options when it comes to some properties too. So if you're interested in some elbow space and a little bit more room, Camdenton's gonna kind of give you the best of both worlds. You can do lakeside and you can do off-lake, but for sure gonna be one of those top places for you to check out when you're coming down. Okay guys, and then outside of the Village of Four Seasons and Osage Beach, Sunrise Beach, and Camdenton, you really have the rest of the surrounding area. And so if you're not looking to be in the heart of everything, or you don't need to be in the congestion with tourism and all that other stuff, then you can start to get on the outskirts of the lake. And when you think about the outskirts, you can go further down the tail of the dragon. And so now you can be closer to like Roach or Climax Springs, Proctor. You can go further down the tail of the dragon. You're also going to have Lori. You're also going to have Eldon. All these places that are surrounding the lake could be really great options. The more that we have conversations with folks and they're coming from, bigger cities or metropolitan areas, they just want space, right? They want elbow room. They want to be away from congestion. They want it close. They want to be able to go and get the amenities and the things that they need, but they're looking for more acreage and property and seclusion from a lot of the congestion. And so if being in the Village of Four Seasons or Osage or some of these areas feels a little bit too congested, or maybe the price point of those homes are a little bit out of your range, hey, there are a lot of great options. We know that one of the biggest draws and attraction to this area, of course, is the lake, but it's also going to be the price point of homes, right? It's well below the national average. Even when you're on the water, step away from the water and it's super affordable. So, hey, some things to think about and consider. If you are stepping away from those heavy trafficked areas, you're going to be able to find a lot of elbow space, but there's still ways to be close to the amenities or the school districts. And by doing that, you're just not being in the congestion of everything. So as you're starting to think about moving down or relocating or investing or whatever that looks like, you got to think again about who you are and what you're looking for. We know Village of Four Seasons, very popular area, very desirable, going to be at the upper echelon of price point of homes, but it's going to be a little off the beaten path from the traffic of Osage, right? And then, of course, as you get into Osage, you're going to get into the closeness of all of the amenities and retail stores and the congestion of the tourism, but also a really great place for investment opportunities, a really good ROI in that area. Check out Sunrise Beach. We know it's a little bit off the beaten path. It's on the other side of the lake. So if you are in Sunrise Beach, you always got to think about that commute from Sunrise to the amenities that you're looking for. So come down and visit that area, drive around a little bit and make sure that you're okay with being on that side of the lake and still being able to get to the things that you want to get to. For sure, if you're coming down and you're coming in with your family and you want to be in a family-oriented community, Camdenton has got to be on the top of your list. You can have lake life there. You can have off-lake properties. You're for sure going to have a suppressed price point. Camdenton is going to give you all that Midwestern small-town feel that you're looking for. And then anything outside of those areas, there's a ton of space around the lake. So go further down the tail or go a little bit up north or go a little bit to the east, and you're going to have way more elbow space and room, way more suppressed price point, and a lot of great options. So all those things are conducive to who you are, right? The reasons why you're coming down and what you're looking for. And again, right, I say it all the time, we're licensed lenders and agents. I love making these videos, but I love even more to help you figure out which part of this lake is going to be the best fit for you. So one more time, that number popping up below. I am the guy that'll answer the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails. If you want to come down and hang out, if you want to know more about these areas, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. And until then, we'll see you on the next video. Bye. We're talking about the top 5 places to live, Lake of the Ozarks. Let's check it out. One more time. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. I'll go down a little bit here. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. This is Ozark Living. You want to be close to some of the amenities? Nope. So if you're thinking about moving down here, but you don't want to be in the heart and in the Osage, or how convenient is so come down and visit that area, do some drives. So come down and visit that area.